Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie and I primarily sell on Poshmark. I'm a full-time reseller. This is my full-time gig. I make a living at this. So full-time on Poshmark. I also have a website, and recently I'm trying out Marketplace. I'm taking all my listings and posting on there, and I actually am having quite a bit of success with that. So I'm going to try and talk about that later. But for now, I've got a haul for you. I went to my local Salvation Army, which is where I get majority of my stock. We don't have super high-end brand names there, but I do have basics that I am able to sell in that $20 to $30 range consistently. So first of all, how much did I spend? I spent $83 and I got 21 items. So it's roughly $3.97 a piece. I am keeping one item, so bump that up just a little bit. But that is a really, really good cost price for me. I try to stay below $5, and that gives me a good return on my investment. So I walked in to see they had an event dress in the window, and I pick up quite a few of those because while it does take a long time to sell, it is a good return on my investment. So the event dress unfortunately did not work out for me, but they did have a sign up that said half price jackets, half price pants, half price sweaters. So I decided to take a really good look through, and I'm pretty happy with what I found. So I did find this leather vintage belt. It's got this awesome point at the end, and it does have a brand name attached to it, which is always helpful for me. So I don't know, I'm still learning about vintage belts. My friend Millie's Modern Vintage, she sells a lot of vintage, so I learned quite a bit from her. But this she would die for. Like, it's got all this ruching around the belt part of it. Oh, so good. All right, and those are only $1 at my thrift store, so such a good find. So they also put the better quality purses and shoes up front at this thrift store, and normally they're marked quite a bit higher. So normally this would be $4 if it was just a regular purse. They marked it excuse me, at $13.50. It's an Anne Klein. I wouldn't pay that normally for an Anne Klein, but it was a beautiful color, a good for this time of year. Everything looks to be in good condition. But then I get up to the till and she says to me, it's only $4. And it has some light kind of scuffing on the corners, so I will just note that. But I did think it was leather when I was in the store, but I don't think it is. So that's fine, $4. I'm thrilled with that. I'll note the damage and hopefully list that for between $20 and $30. So somebody was a sewer because there was quite a few of these really beautifully done dresses. I couldn't find a brand name anywhere in there, but like just that flutter sleeve and nice detail with the belt. A little bit of a tulip bottom to it, really good quality. So I was thrilled to find this. There was one more, but I decided that this was the winner. I'm trying to stay on a budget. I don't know if any of you agree with me, but I love shopping, which means I have no money ever. So no matter how much I say I seem to sell, I still have no money. But I actually was watching Mogi Beth. So if you don't follow Mogi Beth already, make sure you go and do that. She talks a lot about the business end of reselling. And she has announced that she's going to start talking about cash flow. So that is something that I really struggle with. I love to shop, but I don't love to do all the other things. So I end up with no money. But anyway, so I made a decision. I bought one instead of both. I got this one for $6. It is a medium. Like I said, it's so well done. It's lined. Somebody knew what they were doing when they sewed that dress. This I seen when I walked in the door. It is April Cornell. It's 100% cotton. And a size small, but I'm saying it probably fits more like a medium to, yeah, probably about a medium, because you would want it to be loose. I'm about a medium, and this would fit me nice. This will sell probably $30 to $40. So For the $8 I paid for it, actually $4 when you count everything else, I was really thrilled with that find. This was actually hanging right next to it. My best guess is this is one of the better online shopping purchases, maybe a Zulily. It was $8, super cute. It is saying that it is, I think it said it was a medium. I'm calling this a small because it is not fitting a medium and there is no give to this fabric. But I paid $8 for it without a brand name. The reason that I did that is because of style. Purely style. This will sell very quickly. It's in like new condition and I should be able to get between 20 and 30 for it. This, I almost want to say this was the find of the day. So it is vintage, probably 90s. It is like, look at the detail on that. It's all embroidered, the whole thing, and then it's got these lattice cutouts and this rough kind of hem. Like a doily. Like the whole thing is a doily. I looked it over pretty good. There was one spot that I think that I can get out. I just kind of soak it in the tub when it comes to this kind of thing. With like a baby fabric, like not a fabric softener, but a cleaner. And this was only $7. So I was thrilled to grab this. And I'm excited about the lady who gets to own that. I do want to try this on myself. It is just like a black jumpsuit, tank top kind of thing. I'm finding it so hard to dress now that we're kind of back to work and everything's going back to normal. And I don't really want to dress up anymore, but you still want to look nice. So I'm going to give this a whirl. So it was $6. Not an overly high-end brand name, probably just like a boutique brand. I don't really know this one very well. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I can tell just from quality that it's probably just a boutique brand. Probably again 20 to 30, maybe even a little more than 30 because of the style of it. It's very basic, something that people are really wanting right now. So these next two finds were so exciting because, so from the other side of the store, I seen this print. So this is like 80s. It's got the belt, so good. Clicky or clichy or something, I can't remember. Anyway, so I seen this and I knew because last week I bought the bomber jacket. Oh my God, so exciting. So I will not, this is already listed. And so I'll list them separately. I think I find that's the best way to do it. Because not everyone is the same size on bottom as on top, and that way I get the most amount of money for it. So this was $4.50. And then again, so I seen this print while I was going down the skirt aisle. Beautiful linen with a pocket. Brand on this one, Como it's called. Sorry guys. There we go. So I was, again, super excited to find this because the other day I found the top to it. So this one is an 18 and this is a 12, so I'm definitely not going to list those together. But it is a reminder to myself that when I find a really great vintage top or jacket, to look down the skirt aisle or the short aisle, because a lot of these ones were 2 pieces, and when you have the 2 pieces, you want them to, you need both. You're not going to sell both together, I believe, because I think you do better apart, but it's nice to have both. So these are super cute, like an 80s short, and the brand is Raisins. So I thought they were super cute. They were $3, so not too badly priced. They won't go for a lot, maybe 20. 18 or 20, but they're darn cute, and I can't help myself from picking up a little bit of vintage. This, I looked at this last time I was in. It's tribal. I loved the print on it, but when I looked at it again, when I seen they had coats for half price, it was $5, and I would have gotten it for $2.50, but Then I noticed that there is a coffee stain on it, what I'm assuming is coffee. So I actually got it for $1. I did risk that it may be stained, but a lot of these stains, if you just soak it, it will come right out. So I took a gamble, but for $1 investment, and this print is so beautiful for this time of year. This would be great with a dress or with like a pair of like white denim. Oh, so good. Anyway, again with the sewing. So I don't know if this is the same person, but I was thrilled. There is no brand label on this, but it looks like it has been made out of a bunch of scraps, is all I can say. But again, beautifully done. Nice bell kind of sleeve. Just a gorgeous jacket. I was really thrilled. And some of the areas seem to be like quilted. So really excited about this. It was $6, so that was a score. And I would call it a large. Just such a beautiful piece. Very unique. This one was a no-brainer. I love the military style. This is a Canadian brand that's Yes or Yoast. I can't remember. Anyway, of course, I checked to make sure all the buttons were there. They had marked this one up. It was $8, but I did get it for $4 because they were on half price. This was a score. And I'm going to try this one on because I feel like you really need to see this. So like an 80s, 90s jean jacket, cropped with like a dolman sleeve. God, I know, like in high school, I would have had my collar up, would rock this jacket. This is awesome. I love the length of it. It really does, it helps slim you when you've got this cropped look to it. Anyway, super excited about this one. So $5 on this. That will probably, I'll probably list that for between $30 and $40. I'm going to check out the brand name. It is called Angel Wing. And such a cool tag. Like really when the tag is beautiful, it just really bumps it up a notch, I think. So this next one is borderline between scary but awesome. So I love the metallic. It is a 80s or 90s. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with dating, but trench gold metallic, like a animal printed reptile kind of embossed trench coat, and perfect for this time of year. Oh, let me try it on. So the only downer with this, oh yeah, is that the shoulder pads have moved. So I couldn't understand what was going on. There was a bump on the sleeve when I was looking at it in the store. So I've got a girl that helps me out and she's good with sewing. So I'm going to give her this issue to deal with, whether we take both shoulder pads out completely or we tack this shoulder pad back where it's supposed to be. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So I did look at this couple weeks ago in the store. They wanted $8.50 for it. I said no because I try not to go above $5 as a general, overall everything I'm spending. But vintage is still a question mark for me. So I'm not 100% sometimes on certain things, and there wasn't a lot of information when I Googled it. But for $4.25, I will take a risk. And I think it's going to be fantastic. Anyway, so again, I did not pick this up when I was at the thrift store before. London Fog. I did see it and I thought it was a beautiful trench coat. It's polka dotted. It ticked every box, but they wanted $12.50 for it. So if I was going to buy something for $12.50 in this style, it would have to have a better brand name attached to it. But for $6.25, I decided it was worth it. This one, I had to stop and look this up because I have not dealt with this brand before. And honestly, Curvesque, I think it's called. No. Yeah, Curvesque. So the style is fantastic. But it is made of this the fabrics just didn't thrill me, and so I did look it up. Comps were okay, you know, in the $20 to $30 range. It was $4 and I got it for $2, so I bought it mainly for style and just because it is a beautiful piece. And I apologize, I'm not doing well with sizing here, so if you do want to know the size of something, I will sell to you through either my website or direct sales. This one is a large. Just comment on the video and I will get back to you. This I seen when I came in the door. They actually had, I feel like they had this paired with this. It was very fun. The girl who works there is, she's just a delight. I just love her. So this is a chambray, so Billy T. The label looks good to me. I didn't look it up because it was $2.50, half of $5. So it was a good price anyway, and it was embroidered, and it was really good for this time of year. So it also has like a lace bottom to it as well. So I didn't look it up, but it does look like a better brand. So for $2.50, I was thrilled. And this one, Dolcezza. I love their stuff. Doesn't sell for a whole lot, but they've got such interesting styles. So again, this was half price, so $3.50. I thought, why not? I maybe wouldn't have picked it up for $7 because again, it's probably not going to sell for more than $25 or $30, but for $3.50 I will. And last piece, vintage sweater, cat sweater, really awesome. So I actually bought this, sold it the same day I listed it, and now have bought it again. And it was on half price, so it was only $2. It is so darn cute, and the best part is I've already photographed the other one, so I don't have to photograph it again. I can just relist it. So that was all for me today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, I make haul videos, and I haven't been very good at coming to you through video lately, but it's been tough on my side of the planet right now. I'm in Canada, and we got a lockdown just recently here, and it was our third lockdown, and so that was really painful. So anyway, I'm not going into detail because I don't really want to talk about it anymore, but I feel like my mental health is at a better state and I want to just get back to the videos. So I will try my best to come to you again, and I so much appreciate you watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye!